4 to 12 rounds. I usually tell people 6 to 12 is the range that you should be getting to that, one more rep, one more execution of the whole thing, and that would be it. Then that is getting you the load that you're after.
Hi, welcome to the Judy Terrell Show, where I explore topics intended to optimize every body 50, 60, 70, and above.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode number 4 in my series of 6 on exercises that are geared towards my fit over 60, 70, and 80s even, and maybe even older population of men and women. When you are stuck for time, can't get to the gym, don't have the energy to motivate yourself for a whole full gym workout, and you want to get something in. So these are exercises that are combinations that work your entire body. You can do anywhere in any place. And when you're done with a series of anywhere between 8 and 12, you can check off the box for a whole body workout from just this one exercise combination. All right, everybody, welcome. And I'm targeting this to my fit over 60 people, men and women, okay? I'm 61, I'm fit. I am an Ironman triathlete, I'm still competing, but I have clients that I work with every single day, 60s, 70s, and 80s, younger too, but this is geared towards us 60 plus, even 50 plus, right? I have clients that come in that are my age or younger that have a lot of, joint and muscle issues, or they've been sedentary most of their life and they know they need to start exercising, but they have to start, at a lower level. This series is not for that person. This series is for those of you who've been consistent and been working out and vigilant, and you still need more tools in your toolbox for those days where you can't get to the gym, your kid called you and you got to watch your grandchildren, or, despite your best efforts at sculpting out time to get to the gym, or in your basement where your weights are, it just is not, you can tell it's not going to happen today. Life is getting in the way. So you can get down on the floor and do with minimal equipment. This one I'm going to show you right now needs 1 dumbbell, but others in this series are just your body weight and gravity. So again, accessible and effective, okay? So let me show you this exercise. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to demonstrate 2 repetitions of it, and then I'm going to talk about modifications that for common ailments that might prohibit you from being able to do it, okay? All right, so it is a plank row for your right and left side into a push-up, okay? So let me come down and show you. All right, so I have my dumbbell right here. I work with the 20 for my functional strength. That is what I work with pretty much consistently. It's heavy for things if you're, for a lot of the exercises, but it's what I've adapted to and I've kept myself conditioned to. You can use anything from no weight up to whatever weight is appropriate for you. So if you're a guy, this might be 35, you got to feel it out to get to the rubbery feeling that I'm going to explain to you once we get through, when I show you the exercise. All right, so here it is. You're going to come up into a plank position. All right, then you're going to take the dumbbell in one hand, and keeping your hips square to the floor, you do a 1-arm row. 2, 4 of them. 3, that's 4. Put the weight down the center. Do the other side. 1, keep the hips from rocking up or piking up. 3 and 4. Then you're going to put it down, and actually I said it's a push-up, but it's not a push-up. It's a toe touch or a hand touch to the knee. 1, keeping the core. 2, 3, and 4.
Your Second 50.life is my virtual platform that is designed for both men and women over 50 and 60, 70, and 80. And it includes pre-recorded video information on exercise and how to do it, whether you're fit and in good health, or if you have bad knees, bad shoulders, a bad back, whatever. It includes information on how to eat for weight management and how to eat for health management. It includes information on the psychology of aging and what do we need to do in our heads. Because let's face it, this aging thing is not for the faint of heart. So your Second 50.life is a virtual platform of resources that you can access at your own leisure, but it also includes 2 times a month live video coaching with me so that you can bring your own individual questions and get individual coaching, as well as have access to all the information on the pre-recorded videos. So please check it out, because we're all in this together and we got this.
That's pretty intense. That's 1 round right there. Then you go back and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, opposite side, 1, 2, 3, 4, put it down, and then center your hips, and then touch your right hand to your left knee, then your left hand to your right knee, and do 4 of these. This is core. And then that is 2 repetitions of this sequence. You're working everything here. You got your chest, you got your arms, you got your erector spinae, and your abdominals working. It's a little bit less leg intensive, but because you're in the plank position, you got the front thighs working to stabilize you. Again, I'm sweating and my breath, you can hear it, is breathless. It's a full body workout. So it's going to hit, those days where you can't get a full workout in, that's a full workout right there. How many reps do you do? What I just illustrated was 4 rows right, 4 rows left, and then 4 opposite hand to knees. That's 1 rep. If you're doing this correctly, and for most of us, somewhere between 6 and 12 repetitions of that is going to bring you to failure. All right. And time under tension and getting to like that rubbery, I can do 1 more, I have 1 more rep in reserve, RIR, and then that would be it. Then that is the level that you want to take it to get the results that you are after. And that is functional strength, stabilization, and toning, and even strength, depending on how much weight you're using. Okay. So that is the exercise. Modifications. There's not a lot of modifications for this one. I have people who can't go into a push-up position. I do tell people to do it on dumbbells so that your wrist is straight instead of bent. You could do that here by having 2 light dumbbells on the side. So you could try that if you have some wrist issues. The main modification I want to show right now is if staying in a plank, is over it's too much weight, because this is a lot of weight with gravity and your own body weight. So come down to your knees, and you can do the same thing, your rows. I'm just going to do 2 on each side to illustrate this. And then you can do your opposite hand to knees. And there is involvement here. You're definitely getting the same targeted muscle groups, but by doing it on your knees, there's less of a load. So you might be able to do 1 on your toes and then go down to your knees, and then start to work with trying to get 2 on your toes and down to your knees. And that would be the way that I'd have you progress this. All right, everybody. So this is exercise number 4. Again, you would do this somewhere between, 4 to 12 rounds. I usually tell people 6 to 12 is the range that you should be getting to that, 1 more rep, 1 more execution of the whole thing, and that would be it. Then that is getting you the load that you're after. All right. So this is exercise number 4 in my series. I have 2 more to go. If you haven't watched the other 4, go back and watch them. If you want more exercises, I have a platform called yoursecond50.life. An entire exercise library along with nutrition, recipes, health information for over 60 men and women, 60, 70, 80. I specialize in the 50-plus population, so, check out my stuff. All right, in the meantime, great job on this. Check it, do it on your own, see how it feels, and don't forget, there's 2 more to come, so check those out too. We've got this fitness aging thing down. Yes! See you in another video soon.
And if you'd like to have access to some of my additional resources, I can be found at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on my website, www.judyterrell.com.